You know, the other day I was thinking, it's been a year since my last Q&A. I thought it was about time, you know, we sat down and caught up with one another. I mean, over the past year, I guess a few things have changed, but one thing hasn't. Okay, so let's start exposing myself, shall we? What are your plans for after college? I used to be a big planner, okay? I thought I knew exactly what I wanted to do, the exact steps I needed to get there, the resume building activities that I had to do, but then everything changed. YouTube has been the biggest blessing. It showed me life can just change just like that. And it's so unpredictable, and that's kind of scary, but it's taught me that I shouldn't fear or overstress or overthink my future too much. Holy shit. Don't worry about the things you have no control over. Sometimes life just happens, good and bad. Holy f***. It's on ourselves to really take each turn and opportunity and make the most out of it. Life just happens. Dream career if you're not a YouTuber. I have given this a lot of thought, and it would probably be a dietitian. Could you see me as a dietitian? I feel like I could kind of see myself as a dietitian. I feel like it's where my passion lies, and it's always been in the back of my mind to study nutrition and dietetics. I did apply out of high school, and I tried switching into it a few times, but I just never went through with it, and I often kind of wish I did. But you know, like, it's never too late to go back to school to learn and follow your dreams, so. Did you drop out of college? Nope. It's something I've definitely considered, you know, taking a break or being a part-time student so I could manage YouTube as well. But no, I'm going back in the fall. For those of you who don't know, I'm going into my 3rd year next year, continuing my dual degree with business and health sciences. Have your grades gotten worse since you've started YouTube? Yes. Yes, they have. Because I'm not a machine, and there are only so many hours in a day, guys. Like, I can't. I just could not perform at the level that I was performing before when I was putting 100% of my effort into school and extracurriculars and clubs and just studying. You can't give 100% of yourself into every single thing in life. How long does it take you to go through a jar of peanut butter? I'm being serious. My family of 4, 1 week. 1 whole jar of natural crunchy peanut butter, gone, demolished. What can I say? We're kind of obsessed. Do you feel pressured for every video to have a motivational message? Yes, but honestly, I did it to myself. Sometimes, you know, I'll watch other What I Eat in a Weeks.
And they just eat and enjoy their food.
And then edit the food.
For a few seconds, I'm like,
Life would just be so much easier.
I kid you not, the voiceover takes longer than editing the actual footage. But with that said, I just feel like it wouldn't be a Linda Sun video if there wasn't a cute, sappy, motivational message thrown in there somewhere. Do you sometimes feel like your videos are too similar? Do you get tired of talking about the same thing in every video? I sometimes think, like, do they really want to keep watching me sweat aggressively in every workout and basically eat the same foods for an entire week over and over again? You know, I do try to change up the message at least a little bit in every video, but I feel like those are the videos you guys enjoy watching. But in the future, I have considered changing up my content a little bit, you know, do more vlogging, school videos, traveling. When I started YouTube, there wasn't really a persona that I was trying to create. I was just trying to test out what video styles worked for me. Honestly, trying to be comfortable talking to a camera. You know, still working on that part. As my channel grew, it became clear what version of me you guys liked the most and what type of video was, you know, making the most positive impact. And the thing is, like, through a highly edited 20-minute video, people will construct this idea of who I am or who they think I am. And I like to think that I am quite similar to the person that I show myself as in my videos. At the same time, a 20-minute video doesn't show me just living life. You guys don't get to see triggered me, tired me. And the bigger this community grows, I feel like there's a bigger pressure for me to want to be more perfect for everyone. Basically, like, I just don't want to disappoint you guys, but also at the end of the day, I can only really be me. What do you feel about gaining a lot of subscribers so quickly? I never really talk about subscribers or numbers a lot. I've been on YouTube for, I think, a little over a year now, and I'm not gonna lie, in such a short amount of time, our community here has grown so freaking fast, like scary fast. And it has been the most incredible thing to witness. I am so incredibly honored, and I could not be more proud to be part of this family. You guys inspire me and surprise me and make me stronger every single day. So how do I feel? Grateful for your endless support, but also for the awareness we're able to spread. empowered because I finally realized that I'm finally not alone with my struggles and there's a support system out there for everyone. Shocked that people will take time out of their day to listen to me ramble and recreate my pancakes and share their peanut butter obsessions with me. And I am so proud that this community has the power to inspire and illuminate others that may need to hear what we have to say. In the end, I'm just nothing but grateful for this opportunity to be where I am, to be who I am, and I hope that you guys feel that too, just being thankful and content with who you are. Did YouTube help with your self-confidence? I think my whole life, I was always so scared if I was gonna be successful, if I was gonna achieve what I wanted to do, or make a difference, or if all my hard work was gonna pay off. And I just grew up so freaking stressed and worried about all the ways I wasn't good enough. And I was worried that I was never gonna be good enough. And now looking back, living thinking you're never good enough is just not a great way to live. YouTube and you guys gave me was a reassurance that everything in life is gonna work out the way it's supposed to. And this will happen regardless if I'm living fully and confidently or full of self-doubt. So you might as well live confidently. Also, I grew up pretty insecure of the way I looked. And with YouTube, I was able to be myself and show myself to the world, and to get positive feedback and support was and is still so insane. And to be known for and looked up to, not for the way I looked, but the words and the story and just the person I was, that has been the biggest compliment. Because it finally made me find worth and value for so much more than just my body and my looks. Because you are more than that, and the world tends to forget that sometimes. We got a lot of Cindy questions, okay? If you don't know who I'm talking about, Cindy's one of my friends who's shown up quite a bit in my past few videos, like an excessive amount. We are not living together, we didn't move in together, we are not dating. She has a boyfriend. Basically how our friendship unfolded, we just spent a lot of time together during exam season, and we've known of each other for a long time through just mutual friends, but this year, the universe kind of just brought us together. You know those friends where it just feels right, and you just be yourself and say the stupidest stuff, and you're just so grateful for their existence? Oh, what the heck? Filming the Q&A. Say hello.
Oh, hello, Q&A.
She is my best friend, my biggest supporter. Love you, Cindy. I'll take a drink for this one. The long-awaited question has arrived. I think I actually got 4,000 comments about this one thing.
How is he again?
Are we broken up?
Who is he?
Will we ever get to meet him?
Okay,
So,
the friend. We were dating for a couple of years. It started in high school and it went into uni. He was definitely my best friend. No, I never showed him videos. Okay, but sometimes I would leave in a clip or two by accident, but I never introduced him to you guys for this reason. We did break up a couple of months ago. On good terms, like I wish him nothing but success and happiness and love and whatever. I personally think when things like this happen in relationships, just because things didn't work out, it doesn't mean that those people weren't meant for each other. I think we outgrow people when we outgrow versions of ourselves. Every relationship I've been in has given me and taught me exactly what I needed at that time for me to become the person that I am. That leads us to the next most asked question.
Are you dating anyone?
do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend?
Do you have a significant other?
What's your dating life like? Yes, I am seeing someone. He was great. Personally, I am very attracted to intelligence. Someone who has somewhat of a vision or a goal for their future. That would be good. It's just like a kind human being and a respectful person to not only me, but like everyone around him. Teachers, parents, strangers, pets. I think a good listener is something I really look for in a person. Someone who can communicate, huge. Because it's important to be able to talk about what you both want and boundaries and expectations. I think what I've learned over the years is that no relationship or partner is going to do everything perfectly, but you deserve someone who will try their best to be the best version of themselves for you. Okay, and then if we're talking looks-wise, this is so weird for me to talk about. Someone who's taller than me, broader shoulders, and pretty hands. I haven't been in too many relationships, but I do have some things that I want to say. Don't rush into a relationship just to date. You shouldn't be trying to find someone to complete you, but they should just, make you better and happier and know your worth. Someone should treat you the way you deserve to be treated, with respect and kindness, and never ever settle for someone who treats you like a backup plan or a second choice. Also, don't just listen to their words, okay? People can talk the talk and never really do any of those things. Don't mold yourself into the person they want you to be. They should appreciate and accept you for who you are, regardless of how oatmeal obsessed or strange you look working out. They should like you. And if you go into a relationship pretending to be someone else, they're never gonna see you for you or like you for you, and you're just digging yourself deeper into a hole. You have to know how beautiful and funny and amazing and rare and smart you are, because if you don't think all those things, and if you don't treat yourself as if you are those things, how are they gonna treat you and value you the way you're meant to be valued? You know? What is usually the first thing that pops into your mind the moment you wake up? Literally, it's
Holy shit, how in the world was it 7 hours? Oh my god, my dream was so messed up.
What's wrong with me?
Grab his phone, let me see if one of my 3 friends texted me. Nope.
Can't wait to eat my protein oats and work out.
I'm not like that into horoscopes, but I am a Capricorn. Like, I am a Capricorn. They're described as hardworking, ambitious, organized, practical, goal-oriented, pessimistic, workaholic, and stubborn. My moon is a Scorpio, and my rising is a Gemini, which is very true. It says, when I first meet others, I come across like really chatty and bubbly and sociable, which is so accurate, but inside, I'm so introverted. Do you work out every day? Nope. I listen to my body and life happens. How is working with Gymshark? So freaking surreal. It doesn't feel real, ever. I am so honored to be part of this team, and it's been nothing but an incredible experience. My entire wardrobe, Gymshark. Their clothes just make me feel so strong and empowered and confident and ready to just drop on the ground, do burpees, and sweat all the time. I don't know. I'm wearing a piece from their new collection right now. The link is below if you guys want to check it out. What do you do when you lose all motivation to work out and take care of yourself? We all have those days. They're a part of life. You gotta just let them happen. Sometimes you just need a break. You can't always just be on. Sometimes we just have to turn it off. I give myself the day to relax, chill, do the things that bring me happiness. And it lasts for a while, like a few weeks or months, because it happens. It's happening right now to me. There are going to be seasons in life where you're going to feel mentally and physically and emotionally exhausted from living, from doing the things you do, from just being you. I like to make sure I'm still doing things for me, and I make myself and my health the priority. So I talk to the people that understand me and support me. I cry a little. I try to make the most of the bad days the best that I can. So guys, like, just be gentle with your feelings and know that even on your bad days, like, you're deserving of love. Do you want to have kids one day? How many kids? Yes, I've always wanted kids, and I'm actually really excited to experience that chapter in my life in the future. Ideally, I'd want 3 kids, but yes, kids. Who is your role model? God, there's so many. My parents, my brother, friends, Lilly, Sabri, Girvan, Stephanie Buttermore. But my biggest role models would probably be my mom and my dad. Just the most hardworking, intelligent, brave, selfless, giving, inspiring parents I could ever ask for. Their story and their lives and all the hardships they went through, and literally just starting from nothing and seeing where they are now. I'm seriously nothing but proud to just be their daughter. How did you grow your YouTube channel? To be honest, I do not know the answer to this question. I have no control over the YouTube algorithm or luck or trends or what content gets pushed to who, but I do have control over using catchy titles, captivating thumbnails, good quality content. I really didn't do anything special. I just posted content that I was really passionate about and videos that I was proud of. Maybe people could see that or like that, I don't know. A lot of the times I'm like, why do I deserve so many amazing human beings watching my videos? Yeah, it's crazy. I will definitely continue to be having imposter syndrome for the rest of my life. I think most content creators for at least like a split second or 2 or 3 have thought about leaving YouTube or taking a break, or, you know, spontaneously deleting their entire channel, smashing their computer and crying for hours, because I have definitely felt all of those things yesterday, actually. It's seriously such an incredible job or hobby to have, and it's probably the coolest thing that will ever happen to me in my entire life. It does come with a lot of stresses and pressure, expectations, and a lot of hate. It comes with being judged by thousands and thousands of people, and I have very thin skin, okay? Before, one hate comment, one would ruin my entire day, and it would consume me. Sometimes, you know, when there's a lot of negativity, and I mean a lot, people are telling me to get off the platform and calling me names and telling me to rethink like my existence. You know, it's really hard to not let those comments get to you. But you know, I'm working on it every single day, and I would never give up on YouTube. You like never say never, but literally never. The whole process from editing to scripting to voiceovering to thumbnailing will take me 50 to 60 hours. And if it's a very detailed and aggressive video, 70 hours. I love playing with fonts and color and different transitions and putting a lot of overlays, but it does add several hours onto the editing process. It's probably what I've learned in the first 20 years of my life, or I don't remember really what I titled it. I told parts of my story I didn't think I'd be able to say to anyone, let alone thousands of people. And yeah, it was kind of scary, but also very freeing. Ever considered getting a boob job? Yeah, definitely thought about it. Totally a your body, your choice type of person. I seriously find the act of wanting to be more confident in your own body and finding that in whatever it is to be a beautiful and respectable and inspiring thing. At the end of the day, you do you. Okay guys, me and protein pancakes, there will always be like something there. I don't want to say they're my thing. Like I don't want to say like I invented them, but me and my pancakes, we both agreed like we were gonna go on a little break. We both felt like, you know, there was this over-reliance on each other to be happy. This break has lasted a little longer than anticipated. So if I'm gonna be honest right now, oatmeal is probably in the lead. I actually eat it every single day. Pancakes, always number one in my heart. Did you expect your life to be where it is 5 years ago? Did I think in grade 10
that I would have a YouTube channel talking about body image and fitness, and have thousands of people recreate my pancake recipe, and to have talked to thousands of amazing individuals across the world, I decided to start filming my food every day and sharing my very deep personal thoughts on the internet, and do a FaceTime.
Lilly Sabri.
No ma'am, no, I didn't. Life is
Crazy.
you know, have ambitions guys, but just don't forget to enjoy life. I know how hard it is to find balance between, you know, taking care of your body, health, and still trying to like manage school. It's a lot. For me, taking care of my health isn't a choice, it's just a part of living. Making time to work out every day, that's just second nature to me. And it wasn't always like this. Obviously, it took me years to do, but it all comes down to the mindset. It used to be hard when I didn't actually enjoy working out. I would procrastinate and I would absolutely dread it and skip day after day after day and then feel guilty. Working out for me is just such an escape, and it's such a highlight to my day. It makes my days better, and it makes me feel like me. I let myself listen to my body. And that's what makes living a healthy lifestyle enjoyable and sustainable. Just to be clear, I'm fully recovered from my eating disorder. It doesn't mean I never feel guilty or have negative thoughts about my body, or question sometimes if I should have that second slice of cake, but it doesn't consume me anymore. But there are still a few foods that get me a little bit more worked up than I'd like to be. I like to think that I just don't like them, but who knows, maybe it's because when I was growing up, diet culture told me I wasn't allowed to eat these foods and I shouldn't like these foods. Or maybe it is because over the years I've been conditioned by my eating disorder to be scared of these foods. My biggest fear of food would be liquid calories, so like milkshakes and smoothies and pop. Now I do feel a little bit of anxiety when I'm put into like a social setting or I'm offered one of these drinks, but I'll still drink it and I know it's not gonna do any harm to me. So have you ever lost your period from exercise? And I have. Amenorrhea is something that I went through when I was struggling with my eating disorder. Did, and was lucky enough to get my period back when I was recovering. And I remember I was so happy. I called my mom and I was like, oh my God, like guess what happened? So many people dread that time of the month, but for me, it reminds me every month how incredibly proud and grateful I am that my body didn't give up on me and that it gave me something back that I basically took away from it. Like guys, your bodies are actually such amazing things. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you can start treating and loving your body the way it's meant to be treated. I mean, guys, that's just not fair. Why? If this was a drinking game, I would drink. Honestly speaking, for a while and kind of now too, not feeling enough or okay or really like me. It's weird because I can't really put my finger on what it is or what's really happening, but I just know that I haven't been feeling super happy. I don't know if it's burnout or too much stress or pressure, but I've been taking a break, taking it slow, taking some time for me, and I don't really know what's happening or what's gonna happen or what I'm feeling, and I'm trying to be okay with that. At the end of the day, I'm in a good place and I'm surrounded by good people and my entire family's home and it's summer. I'm just trying to enjoy it, you know, be a university student, live a little, take some risks, get my heart broken a few times, but you know, still take care of myself first. But I just want you guys to know, like, I'm so grateful that you guys like check up on me like this. So grateful. Pet peeve. I have a
I can't remember all of them right now.
It really bothers me when someone's on their phone in the middle of a conversation. Man, for some reason, get bothered by like really loud sneezes. I don't know why. Arrogance, like people that like walk around or talk or like act like they're better than everyone. Like, I just can't. Please leave your pet peeves in the comments so we can all like, you know, cringe a little bit together. I can genuinely answer no to this question. I think if you start YouTube for the money, it's not gonna be enough to keep you going. Of course, like I thought it'd be so cool to get paid doing something that I love, but it's seriously just a bonus to everything else that YouTube is for me. I started for a lot of reasons. It was the beginning of quarantine, I had a lot of free time. I just thought,
Why not try it?
I love watching what I eat in a week and what I eat in a days. And I just thought, maybe I can do this too. It really just taught me you really don't know until you try. I always thought,
like people are gonna make fun of me.
Watch me. I make a huge fool of myself.
and you know, like looking back at the first few videos, yeah, you know, it was quite unfortunate, but at least I started and I tried and I didn't give up. I didn't give up when my first video only got 1 view and it was me. I didn't give up when my only subscriber was my mother. As basic and boring as this sounds, I am in it for the experience and to genuinely share my story and hopefully make one person's day a little bit better. This one's deep. I think it was an accumulation of so many factors and situations, opinions and influences in my life, mixed with my own personality and my own insecurities that ultimately took me down that path with my relationship with food.
But
A huge role model for me growing up was my brother. He's like 11 years older than me. When I was growing up, he went on a lot of unhealthy diets and workout regimens, and sometimes, you know,
Sibling things.
like he would just make comments about my body and my weight, and I still am the type of person to take the things other people say to heart. At that very young age, like very young, I didn't know much, but I did know that my body and its size and its shape was something that I should be ashamed of. And the things that were said to me about my body and my weight at such young of an age, that's not something that is acceptable. And I wish I could just give her a hug and tell her, you know, your body, it doesn't determine your worth. Milo or Built Bar? For those of you who don't know, Built Bar, just my favorite protein bar ever, period. There are literally so many flavors and microwaved. It becomes like this gooey, chewy, beautiful, soft, melted, almost like a chocolate cake explosion. So many of you every day will ask me what my favorite Built Bar flavors are, and I'd have to say caramel brownie, cookie dough, cookies and cream, peanut butter, and mint brownie. Link is below if you want to get 15% off and experience these amazing bars with me. And please microwave them. It'll change your life. There are good days and bad days, but there are so many more good days. I no longer see my body as just a size or a number or a value. I see it as my life and my home and what allows me to literally live. Like my friend Angie said, the life we lead our bodies in is far more important than what our bodies look like. A life for me is one that's filled with spontaneous ice cream runs and going out to eat 2 times a day unplanned with friends just cuz. And a life filled with energy and strength and just respect for my body. I know my healthiest and happiest and best body is different than I thought it would look like. And this healthiest body will continue to change. And change is never easy, but you have to remember that there are more good days than bad. You gotta just know that your body is too good for you to question whether it's enough. After just like too many years of hate and pain and bullying my own body, guys, like this is just my body. And just look at how many incredible things we've accomplished and beautiful people we've met and amazing meals that we've enjoyed. I just finally realized, you know, like this is the body for me and I am finally okay with that. Last question, how do you handle hate? Well, you know, I wish I could just say I don't give a shit and I have really thick skin, just brush off the hate and only focus on the good, but that would just be a huge lie. And I know I shouldn't take it to heart and I should focus on the good because there's so much more good, but when you're experiencing and you're living it and you're reading it, it still feels like a punch to the gut. It doesn't get easier, but you do kind of get numb to it. Sounds bad. How do I handle it? I've honestly just had to distance myself from the comment section, distance myself from my own channel, and I hope one day I'll be able to go to the comment section without the fear of the hate getting to me, but I know what I can handle, and just for right now, I think the hate is too much for me. And the thing is, I'm just gonna have to accept that I'm not gonna be able to make everyone happy all the time. I'm not gonna be able to make everyone like me, and that's just life. I think what I want to say to anyone that's dealing with hateful comments or toxic friends or even just a negative mindset, I want to tell you guys that you're stronger than anything. Any words, any hate, any discrimination, or bullies that are trying to defeat you, you and your kindness and your ability to love and move forward and continue on, that is your power and that is your strength. I think at the end of the day, like, we just gotta keep being us and believing that we're going to be okay, because we will be. And we have to defend and protect ourselves and just know your worth regardless of the negativity that comes into your life, because the hate is inevitable, but you are stronger. Great pep talk. God, like, speed eat these. Ugh. I have 5.5 hours of footage to edit this time. Crazy to think that it's been a whole year. Thank you guys for being here, and I'm so incredibly grateful for all of you, and I'm so insanely proud of all of you. I seriously love you guys so much. Go make yourself some pancakes, have an amazing day, and see you guys really soon.